John Paul Ryan. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and I want to talk about Kathleen Kennedy, Ryan Johnson, J.J. Abrams, Amber Heard, and the fans that surround them. So, if you're new to the channel, you might not be into Star Wars, but you've probably heard at some point that a lot of the fans didn't like the Disney Star Wars movies. So, I found a good chance to connect how I'm feeling with the way some of you guys are feeling. So there's a petition out there that defends Amber Heard, and as you guys know, a lot of fans are defending Amber Heard. Now the thing is this, a lot of fans defended the Disney Star Wars by calling fans like me, who absolutely hated it, and I still do and always will, sexist, man baby, troll, white dude, stuff like that. So when I see fans defending something I know is like so rancid and built to destroy what came before it, and Kathleen Kennedy stated that she doesn't want to tend to male fans. She's obviously some type of a feminist. Ryan Johnson said he doesn't think any more white dudes should direct Star Wars, and you know, that kind of stuff really is there basically to irritate fans like me, the older fans, and I have to assume especially white dudes. Now, we have a similar thing you guys see with the Amber Heard case, how people defend her and they call you guys names for defending Johnny and things like that. So you could really see where the connection's coming through here. And some of you guys might have just thought, yeah, people, why are they hating Star Wars? Why do people hate Star Wars, quote unquote? And yes, a lot of us did hate the actual movies and the bad characters, but that stuff can be forgiven more than when the administration and the whole fan base has pretty much been turned around against each other. And this was pretty much deliberate. That's the thing. As far as J.J. Abrams, if you guys know, he directed The Force Awakens, and he is the lesser of the evils, but he did say one very silly thing, that if you don't like Holdo and Rose and Rey, who are the very, very crappy female characters in the Disney Star Wars, that I am sexist, but nobody could explain why I've liked dozens of female characters throughout my life. Name a few real quick. I always gotta do this, alright? Beatrix Kiddo from Kill Bill, if you guys know Kill Bill. I like Katniss from The Hunger Games. I think she's fine. She's a good character. Furiosa from Mad Max. We've got her. We've got the women for Game of Thrones. We've got Sansa Stark, Arya Stark, Brienne from Tarth. We've got a slew of women that I think are amazing characters, better than plenty of the men characters, you know, so why do I like them if I'm sexist? There's no explanation for this. There's no explanation except that I like women that get abused, is what they say, but getting abused is like building a character and being defeated and getting your ass kicked so you can overcome your enemies. It's not actual abuse, because then in that case the men get abused also, but they don't really. They're just action heroes who get beat to rise back on top. And if you realize, Rey never actually gets beat by anyone. She beats everyone. She learns everything. She's respected by everyone. She's loved by everyone. That makes a bad character. Holdo is pretty much a feminist who bosses around the men, and she sacrifices herself, stealing the spotlight from a very beloved character from the franchise. Rose Tico is an absolute cringe-fest, disgusting character who, again, bosses around men and has a very cringy kiss scene, and she's very tough to look at. She's very weird. And she's in Star Wars, and they said that she wasn't supposed to feel like a Star Wars character, which makes no freaking sense. So like I said, yes, I do hate the actual characters, but that's my plain out opinion. So I shouldn't be called sexist, troll, white dude for that opinion. And in the same way, if you guys think that Amber Heard is guilty, I see so many of you guys here, well, there are a couple insults, you know, Amber Turd and things like that. There are going to be those, and that's okay, you know, freedom of speech and all. But I think for the most part, most of you guys are very under control. You say what's wrong with her. You write pretty long comments. You point out evidence and facts the best you know. And that's it. So there's no reason to get on your case. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think. I'm doing shoutouts, special thanks, things like that. Haven't done a shout in a little while because I just sometimes can't get to them. I just got my phone here. I got like my, not a script, but I have like some notes in front of me, and I can't do a shout out. I'm not perfect. Please subscribe, and if you don't, I'll be sad, and if you do, then you probably like the channel.
If you are not subscribed to this channel, The Entertainment Hacker, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button now.